Good afternoon, boys and girls, and welcome once more to the Qing Empire in Dark Star Kaiser Reich. So, yeah, it's been a little while since I've actually played this, so let's see what we got going on. So we just completed our Blitzkrieg over here. I think I may blitz the Turkish. That may give me an advantage in this area. I mean, if I can try and get through and take Turkey, let's take a look at their victory points. They don't seem to have any island-based victory points, so that's not too bad. It depends, really. I could keep them neutral, which is a possibility, and would be able to concentrate on these fronts over here. Which I don't think's a bad idea, really. I might come back to Turkey in the future. It's definitely a possibility. It's just the fact that we really need to just increase our military size exponentially. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to put these guys down here. And we're going to go for more infantry, I do believe. I mean, this would be fantastic, but considering the length it's going to take us, well, the length of time, I think we should really use our armor and mobile. Am I just doing the same ones here? Is this all I have in the production crew? Production queue, sorry. It would appear so. Yeah, you can see that would be almost 3,000 production, and it's a little insane. Okay, we've got factories. Oh, okay. Wow, we were really building a lot of it. Goddamn. Let's get rid of this. We'll just put more infantry out there, to be honest. More and more infantry. If we form a solid wall, we can use our nuclear bombers to just destroy concentrations of Russian troops. God damn, how much should I actually do? Jesus Christ. Right, there we go. Bloody hell. That'll do. Right. Modern armor. I mean, it is good. It's very good. We could do with more HQs, but I don't know. Right, motorized infantry. 9.7 IC. 13.5 IC for that. Armored cavalry. 12. Yeah, while the lowly infantryman is only 4.2. So what we could do is go for... I mean, the maximum speed's not going to be affected too much. Yeah, if I add artillery, it doesn't matter. If I add self-propelled artillery, it doesn't matter. It just increases the amount of fuel. I don't know if it gives us more... no. It's actually better to have the normal artillery. I mean, I could go for super heavy artillery. But even then, that doesn't really do too much for us. It gives us more... No, actually, it's just not that good. I guess we just... yeah, I guess it must not have upgraded. Because it's not really that good anymore. We could go for some cavalry, something like that. Tank destroyers wouldn't be too bad, actually. Put that soft attack up, and no, sorry, that hard attack up. Could go for heavy armored tanks. That would boost up that considerably. 8.5? 6.7? What? What? 280 days to develop? Huh. You know, I think we're just going to do production runs of just base infantry, then in the future we'll have other things to boost the numbers of, like, support elements. But if we can just get the sheer volume of infantry out onto the field, I think that's going to be really good for us. Obviously we'll try and keep our, infantry technology up to scratch. But yeah, we're going to gain a hell of a lot of infantry here. That's a lot of men right there, so I'm going to boost them all to the top. And then what we can do is we can man the northern wall, we can man the Great Wall of the Empire. I do think war with Russia will come, it's inevitable. There's nothing really I can do to stop it. Well, I don't think the AI will I don't think they'll start the war. I think they see me as something of too strong now to fight, I don't know. I mean, the Russians are strong. I would love them to go to war with the French commune. If that happened, then my god, I could really take advantage of that. I would just blitz the Russians with the armor. Just go for the heartland. Try and cut off the forces in Siberia. But yeah... I feel like I build a little bit too much infantry, but at only 4.2 IC a pop, it's really cheap, and at only like 108 days, it's going to be really quick for us to build. We can get through a hell of a lot of this really quickly. Right, there we go. So that's like over 100 brigades. Sorry, divisions. So we're going to go with the production. Yep. I mean, we do have a lot needed in upgrades. We're going to turn off reinforcements as well for now. Just going to get it all into that production. Thank you very much, sir. Right, so we have this over here. Search radar. We could do with radar, actually. Ooh. Winter would be very handy. Improved antibiotics. We are in 1957, actually, so that could be something we get next. But I'll go with the deserts, actually, because that would be really handy for us to have. Do we have anything here? Invest in all of this. Okay. We are pretty rich. We could devalue our money. It would increase the national assembly. It would give us that industrial efficiency, which it might work out in the end, but I don't think I'll go for it yet. So we're going to go in fast over here. We're going to let the game get started then. Yeah. So it's going to take us some time to get through all this production, but it shouldn't take that long. I mean, get quite a number of brigades, divisions going at the same time there. That's a lot of them. That is indeed a lot of them. Okay. Syrian forces over here. I think with the French, I mean, we'd have to do with all the puppets of the French over in Africa, which is basically almost in the entirety of the continent. But I mean, we could try and hold them at the Suez over here. That'd probably be the best idea. Or I could try and bring about revolution in some of these countries and try and free them from the yoke of the goddamn syndicates. Bulgaria. Yeah, Bulgaria controls Romania as a puppet. Which is quite impressive, actually. That's an interesting turn of events. Yeah, so Russia has the Kingdom of Serbia. Let's take a look. Yeah, so the Russians have a good stake in Eastern Europe. Decent amount over here. The Union. Yep, they're still fighting the Americans. I'll have to do something with the Americans, but the Americans would be difficult, especially as I'd have to transport all my forces over there. It's going to be a pain in the arse. I'll let Canada build up for some time yet. Yeah. I should invade the Philippines, but honestly, it comes down to the amount of effort it takes to do the naval landings, because they're bloody painful. They are so irritating at times. Okay. I mean, I enjoy the fact that we have random territorial holdings over here. I may give them back at some point in the future. Yeah, we have the Maldives as well. The Maldives. Is it Maldives or Maldives? Modern logistics will be very nice. Alright, secret weapons. Air-to-surface missile would be great. Let's start getting that research now. Try and open the way up for rocketry and helicopters in the future. Yeah, CAG, close air superiority. Yeah, there we go, air cavalry, fantastic. I think after I build all these infantry, I'm going to go with the Air Force, really. So let's go back to our aircraft over here. Let's try and improve some of them. Right, multi-role transport plane. Actually, do we have paratroopers? Paratroopers could be really handy. Air base production bonus. Yeah, we do have a lot of things to research over here, actually. We'll go with the 1958 infantryman. Get that research, because we're going to need it anyway. Yeah. Assault rifles. What intelligence do we have about the dreaded Russians? 9. I like this one, but it's going to mean that the episode's copyrighted. What a shame. Indeed. Right. 384 infantry divisions and 41 armor divisions and 13 headquarters. So we have some... Oh, sweet. Yeah, we have mountaineering troops over here. Do we see the armor? I noticed they have some foreign troops on their border. I think I saw some Hungarian troops as well. That'd be rather interesting. Right, secret weapon. Surface-to-air missile. Yeah, so that increases flag power considerably. Yeah, that's what I need. That's exactly what I need. I imagine the Soviets have a decent air force. Sorry, not the Soviets, the Russians. How's the Japanese doing? They're not doing bad. They're still building up. I imagine the Japanese and Delhi are going to be my greatest puppets. I mean, Delhi only has 123 IC, though it does have a hell of a lot more resources, I do believe, and just a lot more manpower. And you can see how well they've built up. Amazingly, the English king is still the head of state. I don't know how. Don't ask me. It doesn't make sense to me at all. Yeah. Rather strange. I mean, they have 235 infantry divisions. That's considerable. Let's take a look then. And we'll have to go for our alliance. Yeah, they have 34 in Persia. Which is not bad. I mean, that's like another 260 divisions on top of our own. So it all adds up, really. Oh, nine, I could do with trying to get that national descent down, so we'll put in some infrastructure projects then, shall we? Yeah, national infrastructure, get that comprehensive in there. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. I could do with the war games in the future. I really do need to invest in that due to the fact I just lack on leaders. It's a big problem. It's a very big problem. Right. I mean, what we might have to do is maybe deploy the armoured and mechanized infantry along this, like, central line. If we can divide Russia in half to an extent, like, I don't know, if we could divide this side of Russia from the rest of Siberia, we could we could cause a lot of issues for the Russians, especially with their supply lines. Yeah, that's a lot of infantry right there. How many do we actually have here? That's 70! Bloody hell! Right. Let's cancel that. We'll get the mechanized over here. Okay. We'll put them in groups of 12? I think 13's the biggest number that we can have. I can't remember actually. Right, let's put 12 down there. Let's get a few more. There's up. Right. I mean, we could use these guys to hold the front line, really. I might send a few of them to Persia and to the Caucasus region, and then at least we can have somebody to hold in those mountains. I mean, they're infantry, so they'll do fine. They don't have the artillery, but they're not that bad, really. And the likelihood... Right, we have some Russian armor over here, so that's a priority over here. Yeah, this is where the Russian armor seems to be. There we go. One of the issues we're going to face is due to the fact that we have massive amounts of forces, and so do the Russians. It's the stacking penalty that's probably going to be a really big problem. So what we'll have to do is try and keep down on the stacking and try and fight a little bit smarter. Right, I'll have like some of these forces go over there. So I'll have like 10 divisions move over to the border. I mean, this terrain over here is mountains. That's mountains. However, that's not mountains. That's a really big annoyance. So what I'd be better off trying to do is try and establish the border here. If we could hold these provinces in this area here, I mean like 1, 2, 3, then we could really try and prevent the Russians from breaking through over there. But of course, it all depends. There's so much to do. So we'll deploy some forces over there. Put some power on the ground. Right then, what did we just finish? A secret mission, I do believe. Yep. Okay. Aircraft. Don't have that yet, so we do need seaplane, apparently. How irritating. We'll have to put some research into the seaplanes then. Quickly, to the seaplane cave. Capital torpedoes. Yeah, so after we're done with these infantry runs, then we're going to do some Air Force runs. And we'll try and... Yeah, I think we'll go for like multi-rolls or something. I mean, what do we have at the moment then in terms of multi-rolls? Let's go to Air Wings. So we've got the interceptors over here. Those are bloody interesting interceptors. Semi-modern interceptors. Yeah. Shenyangs. These are fighters. Interesting. ASM equipped... wow, that's a very interesting ASM close air support. That looks like a Russian bear. Nice. Flying bomb. Intercontinental ballistic missile. I could probably do with building a few of those, actually. We'll try building about 5 of them. Maybe 10, we'll go with 10. And then if we can actually use them to strike at targets anywhere, then that's a huge advantage. Send that factory to the bottom. There we go. Don't they just look like dangerous little buggers? There we go. Back up to the top, there we go. Lovely. Yeah, I've got some more IC onto this. Can we increase our intelligence funding? Yes! Need that intelligence funding increased. Right, so we have about 203 belligerents and we are authoritarian democratic. Well, authoritarian Democrats. Could do with probably moving towards more authoritarian again. It really depends on that, I'm not entirely sure. I like the idea of going towards a standing army. It makes things a lot better. Our troops are just more professional, then we just get more organisation. Right. Okay, we're gonna have to just promote these guys. Okay. Put 5 infantry divisions on that border as well. Yeah. I mean, we have Kurdistan as well, but they're not going to be able to do much, if anything at all, so they're not really factored into any of these plans. They were just to gain a bit more territory, to be honest. A little bit more expansionism. Okay. Yeah, we might as well put a lot of this manpower to use and start spending it. I wish I could issue orders to, like, the puppets, or, like, suggestions to the puppets, like, you should focus on naval or air or something like that. So I'd honestly prefer if Japan, the Japanese, focus on naval and air force, just to try and secure the Asian seas. Right. Artillery. Anti-air 1956. Rocket artillery. Super Heavy Tank Brigade, Tank 1962, AA Brigades. Self-propelled Rocket Artillery. Now, I wonder how that could play out in the future, so I think we'll try and put some research into that and see what we come out with. Right, we have the blueprint for it anyway, so that's fine. Rightio then. Yep, they have generals. Combine these troops. Okay. I do think Delhi would definitely do well for us. I think they'll pull their weight quite nicely. It really depends. Right, Intercontinental Strategic Bomber. Lovely. Absolutely lovely jubbly. Yeah. If we wanted better carriers, we'd have to go into nuclear carrier. Oh, we already have nuclear carrier propulsion. Well, goddamn. Massive Retaliation, 1957. Yeah, let's go for that then. So nuke damage 20%, so that's extremely important. If we can get that, we can try and wipe out more enemy forces at once. And that would, yeah, well, it goes without saying it would really help us out, especially in a war against either the French or the Russians. God forbid any war like that comes. I mean, who the hell would start that war? It's not like we're gonna start that war. No. No sirree. I'll put my favourite guy on. I mean, we have the blueprint, so it's not going to be too bad. Right, here comes another wave of infantry. Yeah. Give it a few moments. Okay, these seaplanes are very quick to research, so that's good for us. Get that going. Yeah. Afghanistan, the bloody traitors, they're going to be irritating, as we can't hold that easy border. But, oh well. Right, let's go straight for the self-propelled artillery, rocket artillery. We have the Katyushas over here. Yeah, I mean, I have no idea what the advantage of the rockets are. I think it gives you, like, more soft attack or something like that. But I don't know, maybe with the further research we might end up with, like, the MLRS systems. Which could be fairly devastating. Right, a few infantrymen there. Right, August 4th, yep, there we go. Some just come there. Oh no, these are the V2s, aren't they? Are these the Intercontinentals? They are indeed. Right, okay, let's try and deploy one, we'll see what happens then. Ooh, that's a lot of things right there. Down, boy! Down! Okay, so we'll deploy one down here in Zhejiang. Zingding. Zingding. Right. Range is 8,000. It's one of those things of like, how do you actually figure out the range? Right. So we could do it air bases then. What did we just... Oh, was that the air to surface, I'm guessing. Okay. Air doctrines. Night defense, yeah. Fighters, that'd be really helpful. Do you reckon? Yeah. We do need to improve our focuses on the doctrines for our aircraft. My god, I wish it was sorted. By people who have the equivalent things needed. Goddamn. I'll put these crump China on it. There we go. Get that going. That'll be good for us. Okay. Just finished off over there. Let's carry on with the seaplanes. I don't know if this will lead to the actual helicopters. I would like to think so. Rocket assembly type? Nah. Proved information theory would be quite nice. Some years away though. Right. Desert. We'll go with winter. Okay, there we go. Actually, I'll send this group over here as well. We could do with quite a few forces on the border. Yeah. I mean, there's a few Persian divisions over here. I think the Persians could probably hold that province. It depends, really. But I don't think they're that incompetent. Well, they're not incompetent, you know what I mean. I don't think they're going to be bad. Right, what do we have over here? Some Japanese forces. It would be something somewhat suicidal to try and base a navy in the Black Sea. It would be quite decent, it'd give us a good advantage. Especially because we could conduct quite a few raids and etc. But, nah, it's not really worth it. Right. Let's go back to infantry. I might as well go for the motorized. I already have the blueprint, so it's not too bad. It'll be done pretty quickly. Okay. We have some more infantry. And we also have these ICBMs. Yeah, I do need an airbase. Let's put some air bases into production then. Well, I'll put one in, maybe. I'll put a couple in. Well, I'll go and find a province and then we can just build them up over there. Okay. 1960. So... I mean, we do have modern super heavy battleships, which would be rather cool to have. I'll put some research into, I don't know actually what I want to put it into. Super heavy submarines, it does sound cool. I'm gonna go with submarines, just to try something different. I mean, why not? It would be good for sinking convoys as well, so it's always worth something. Right, okay, some more infantry have been finished off, that's lovely. Right, we'll build an airbase over here then. Build in the mountains. Build some more over here as well. Get these level 10 air bases. Okay. They're pretty cheap. Should be done pretty quickly as well. Technology, get that next one going. 999. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, I thought the game was going to crash then. Right, we have 71 divisions, god damn it. I'll just deploy them here and then we'll sort them out. Right. Improved antibiotic, yes. Do we have anybody with the medical? Yeah, there we go. Lovely. Right. Thankfully we can sort it out a little bit easier. Oh my god. That's so many. God damn, that's so many. That was pretty quick build. Well, that's good then. We can start basing our planes and etc. Right, how are we doing on the builds then? So there's not that much infantry to be done. That's just what I'm talking about. We got through it pretty damn quickly. Interwar submarine. Da -da, da -da, da -da. God, another 61 divisions. Jeez. Ah, my god. Mountain infantry would be lovely to have. I'd like to invest... Actually, we'll go with repair. That's going to help us out with the air bases. Yeah. Yeah, 15's not bad. I don't think we can support 15, actually, so we'll get rid of 3 of them. Take that. We'll send some more divisions out here. Yeah, if we can get a few divisions out here, then we should be okay to try and hold it off. I mean, if we can try and hold them off at Persia, then it's going to be difficult for the Russians to make any gains over there. Of course, we've got to be careful that we don't end up being encircled. But I do think Delhi should be able to pull that weight. And they do have fairly decent technology. They're not lacking in any regards. Get improved pharmacy. Yeah. I mean, they just need to deal with Afghanistan, but once that's dealt with, then we should be fine. What I might do is have some armoured forces positioned over here so we can take care of this province and cut them off, and then completely just surround them and just destroy them. Should be good to go then. Okay, so we of course need to deal with all these troops. I mean, there's got so goddamn many of them. Damn it. There we go, number 12. Yeah, we don't want to stack up